I don't feel confident in this.
I don't feel truly confident in it either.
No, but I'm enjoying trying to do it from your perspective, and I feel like I'm giving more in the middle answers than I would for myself.
Sometimes I'm just answering the opposite of how I would answer it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I
Right.
got yours right other than one.
I'm interested to see.
You were feeling, not thinking, and I got thinking for you. But I think that's wrong.
Okay, let's see.
Don't go on social media.
Why? You guys were taking a long time. I'm checking Twitter.
Okay.
I think I got you.
I definitely did not get you.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, I
got me
did.
spot on. Did I get you? I think I got one of them wrong.
You got the last one wrong.
Okay. Yeah, you got me spot on. I feel like, though, I will say I have an easier to read personality than you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot more than you do.
Let me go.
Like, yeah.
Gay.
I am gay. On camera.
I don't know how I did.
Oh, baby, you did not. Oh, wait, maybe.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm technically I'm extroverted though on these. Hold on. I had ENFJ, so you got two of them wrong.
And I got the T. I got two of them right.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say you're an IS.
All right, welcome back to the pod.
I think it might be an ISTJ.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow. Technically, it's your turn to host now.
Boom.
That means I have to talk less.
Actually, it's
I'll
not.
work on that.
Since you phoned it in last week with Allie, or last episode with Allie, I'm gonna tag Renee in for this one. Are you playing music
shit.
right now?
No, I needed to figure out my fifth artist, but then it
gosh.
came to me.
Well, what up?
Duh, how did I not think of that? Duh.
Welcome back. I'm Antonio. I forgot if we're introducing ourselves.
We did last time.
Okay.
I can introduce you this time like you did to me.
Oh, this is
and
Renee.
then you kind of like reverted back by introducing everyone else.
I think Renee is introducing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can
Oh,
introduce.
do it.
I'm your like assistant person today,
Yeah,
I guess.
introduce. This
Okay.
is pretty fast and loose.
I'm Renee. This is Antonio, and we have Zoe and Allie. Whoop whoop.
All right, we need to roll
And we have to do the
for
vibe
a
check.
quick vibe check. Hopefully, my vibes are better than last episode. Damn it!
It's a 14.
Damn. 14.
Is it dead?
14. And I got a 9.
Hey, that's better than
Your
last
vibes
time.
have not been there.
I am like single digits every time. Okay, so welcome back.
First, we have to answer the question from last time.
Oh yeah. So
First order of
if you
business.
watched the last episode, Allie, remind us, what is the question?
Okay. If you were stranded on a deserted island and you could only listen to 5 artists for the rest of your life, who are the 5 artists you're listening to?
Okay, so mine, Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, Kanye West. And I feel like Kanye West isn't someone that I would go for, but I feel like that's going to be the one that like would just fill the 5th spot. But I just put it because you guys said it, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess that probably would.
Ew.
Drake
Really?
and Eminem. Oh yeah.
Drake?
Okay.
I
A lot of
love-
rap.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
love Drake.
Drake.
Me and Drake have
Drake?
very similar birth charts, just
love
as a
Drake.
callback to last
He-
episode.
Big Scorpio vibes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Scorpion.
It's a rumor.
I get both Drake and Kanye though. Like I get the other ones, but both of them have a lot of stuff to listen to
Yeah.
and like a lot of different eras.
Yeah.
So like
And
I get those.
I really
in
love
this
old
scenario.
Kanye.
Well,
Literally
Kanye.
up until The Life of Pablo, I think everything was solid. Everything after Life of Pablo could do without. So that's a still solid like 9 albums.
Yeah, I just hate him as a person, but I get
Oh yeah,
like
no, he's a
man.
piece
he
of
used to
shit.
make good music, and a lot of people feel very passionately about that music. Not me,
He's
but
wild.
others.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
won't
wild.
disgrace that. Renee, what about you? Who are your 5 artists?
Taylor Swift, Frank Ocean. I had Toby Lou, and then I crossed it out for Mac Miller, Childish Gambino, Avril Lavigne.
Lavigne.
She is like my icon since childhood. I love
Okay,
her.
that's like a dark horse. That one's a little unexpected.
Yeah, that one is a little
I
unexpected.
think I would be really sad if I couldn't listen to her forever. You
Like-
know what I'm saying? Like when I'm like in a funk and I like need to get the fuck out of it, she's who I listen to.
That's your go-to?
Yeah.
I think you might be the first person I've ever met in my life who's had like an opinion that's, or like an emotion that's more than like a 6 on Avril Lavigne. Maybe like a 7.
Oh my god, I love Avril Lavigne. It's like
Okay.
maybe a little weird.
I'll
Like,
remember that.
A
What
little
do you-
strange.
What do you think about the conspiracy theory?
Oh, I think that bitch is dead. I do, 100%.
you?
Yeah, I really do. And I think
also
they've
think that bitch
hit
is
it.
dead.
Yeah.
Have you never heard me rant about that?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I watched a lot of conspiracy videos with Zoe over the years.
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that bitch is dead.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Love
Okay.
her. Miss her.
I love a good conspiracy theory.
Okay.
What are your
Ellie,
5?
Yeah. What's your Fab 5?
Let's see. My 5 are Taylor Swift. If I had to choose just one, I could listen to Taylor Swift every day for the rest of my life.
She was my
Totally
top
happy.
one. Like she was the
Totally
first one
happy.
wrote.
I could live with no one else but her. And to be honest, a lot of days I do. I listen to an ungodly amount of Taylor Swift.
Relatable content.
So Taylor Swift. My second is the Front Bottoms. Fucking love the Front Bottoms. Bad music, good vibes.
No,
I want to say
no.
bad music,
Bad music.
good vibes.
Send me vibes.
So Taylor Swift, the Front Bottoms. I want to say Wilco. I think the 1975.
I know that.
I
one.
think I could vibe with them, but like, I don't know if I need all their. That one's kind of always up for debate. And then the Beatles.
Oh.
Beatles have a great discography and tons of good memories attached to them. That's an easy one for me. I want to hear yours, and I won't be
Okay.
disappointed when you don't say Taylor Swift.
You don't know. I'm not gonna say Taylor Swift.
Zoe's gonna keep Taylor Swift for the 5th spot, just to build.
But enjoy.
One Direction.
Of
I knew
course.
you were gonna say that too.
I swap out
One
the
Direction.
1975 for One Direction. I
One
wholeheartedly, I
Direction.
swap out the 1975 for One Direction. I'm revising my own answer.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Paramore. Taylor Swift.
Oh wow, she moved it.
Okay.
Fall Out Boy, but like early Fall Out Boy.
Amen.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, like early Fall Out Boy, not recent. I want to say Harry, but it's like he only has 2.
Can we like swoop that into One Direction?
Yeah,
like all of their members?
we'll let you
like
lump
One
that
Direction
in.
/ Harry.
I feel like we could just
Uh,
say any of their members. Like you could
Yeah.
just.
I'm fine without Louis, but
And probably Hosier. Fuckboy. Hosier?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gautier.
he said, who the fuck?
I couldn't say it.
Taylor
Hosier?
Swift's a new addition for you.
It is.
That's so sexy. That means I'm doing God's work.
It is. It's because she has so many songs that like I could pick at random out of all the people I've picked. I will probably hear a new song once a day for a little bit.
Yeah. She's got enough music to sustain me, enough eras. They all have. I'll get quick. Okay, I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift. I'll go quick.
Go for it. Have you ever done
every Taylor
the
Swift
bracket?
album-
Zoe, or not Allie. What are you doing next month? Do you want to be my co-host for next month already?
Yeah, I'll talk. Listen, you can just get me talking.
I need to
It's
know if
really
you've done the
easy. I
Taylor
will-
Swift song bracket.
I'll just have one.
I
I have
will
to.
do-
Hold on.
I dwell. I can give you my
Hold on.
my 2 favorite songs by her.
Okay.
I have to have 2 because they're incredibly different vibes. Cruel Summer is my bop. I will bop to that song till the day I die. If I picked 3, okay, if I pick 2, it's Cruel Summer and Peace. And if I pick 3, I want to say it might be Cruel Summer, Peace, and honestly Death by a Thousand Cuts. I can listen to those songs forever.
Peace I'm with,
Our
100%.
song bracket we've done.
Death by a
Yeah,
Thousand
me and
Cuts?
Zoe not only did
Yeah,
like the
Mitchell's
Tumblr
Pets?
bracket thing,
Oh,
but we also created our own bracket by shuffling her songs, constructing a bracket on Excel,
Mm.
and
That-
doing our own. So on our bracket, My top 5 were Peace, All Too Well, Getaway Car, You Are in Love, and The Way I Loved You.
You Are in Love hits so...
That's going to be...
Ugh.
I'm the
If
only
we get
one
married,
who hasn't done
which-
this bracket.
I
Me,
technically
Taylor, and
did
Trina
not
didn't
do
finish it because Trina's dog died, and she cried and went home, and validly so. I'm not making fun of it,
Jesus
but we
Christ.
haven't picked it back up because I feel like it's going to be triggering to be like, hey, can we finish the Taylor
my
Swift bracket? Sorry about your dead dog. Like, there's no good way to go about it.
Rip to your dog, but this bracket though.
Literally.
Okay, sorry, we
Yeah.
cut you off.
No, you're okay. I was gonna say one. I know that bracket that I just listed has changed. Second, we do brackets or like the grading lists where it's like you rank something
The tier
like
list.
S. Tier lists. We've made a lot of those with like our own. Like we made like a One Tree Hill one, or what other ones have we done?
We've done a One Direction song one.
Yes, we have.
We did the Avengers,
Ooh.
and we did Teen Wolf.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
I've only
Yes.
seen one of those
Okay, you like
franchises.
did Avengers. Like, what are your 2 favorite Marvel movies then?
What's my favorite? Which one do I like?
Uh,
I like Iron Man, just as like a, if we're going into
Character. Like, what's your go-to? I guess.
Iron Man, I can just rewatch too. Like, I would just watch any of those. They make me happy. I fucking hate Captain America. He makes me want to die. So anything that he's like big in, I'm like Steve Rogers. I want to punch you in the fucking face. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I hate him so much.
So much. It's really funny because I think the Captain America movies are like some of the better ones, and we can't watch them.
The first Avenger, I would completely disagree with you in.
Oh,
The
the very
second
first Captain America? No, garbage.
Yeah. The second one is important, and I only say important because Bucky.
Because got Bucky.
I do like Bucky.
That is it.
We said we were gonna go as Steve and Bucky for Halloween. Because when her hair was a little shorter, she'd wear this like baseball hat and her black mask at work, and she just looked like the Winter Soldier all the time.
There you go.
I love that.
It's a little longer now
Yeah.
than like the go-to Bucky hair, but I think we could still do it.
All right, Antonio, let's hear it.
Oh shit. I think movie franchise would have to be Spider-Man, the new one in the MCU. But actual character in the MCU, I think, would have to be Iron Man, just because like I've so vividly remember going and sitting in the theater for the first Iron Man, and after it finished, being like, "Wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and this is what I'm gonna dedicate my life to." And I can't wait for these movies to come out. And every movie since was just more of that. But I think my favorite movie.
I feel like you cry the most at Endgame.
Oh,
like
Endgame for
yeah.
sure.
I cried in Endgame.
Every single time.
He doesn't ever watch it without crying, and we've seen it so many times.
I think my favorite movie is. I feel like it's got to be Ant-Man 2. Or either that or I really like Guardians 2.
Controversial pick.
I don't like Guardians.
Really?
It's just I hate Chris Pratt enough to make me despise that movie. I can't stand him, and I don't like seeing his face. And I think I would have loved Guardians of the Galaxy if anybody else was Star-Lord.
We saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 together
Did we?
in theaters.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
I didn't
Shit.
watch
Yeah.
any of
Throwback.
the Avengers other than Iron Man. I'm looking for the list of all of them in order until quarantine,
yeah.
and we had a
It's late,
deal
too.
where he would watch all of Grey's Anatomy if I would watch all of the Marvel movies. So that's what we
It
did.
was a pretty good pick.
We tried. I've never got you to watch Grey's with me.
Grace
I
was
watched.
tough. Grace was a
I-
tough watch.
I haven't watched any of the new seasons. Like, past Derek's death, I, like, haven't got to. But, like,
Spoiler.
Really?
fuck up.
Come on.
Okay, honestly, it goes
But, like-
downhill. Like, Christina leaves, Derek dies.
Yeah.
Christina
but
is
pre
my
that, man,
number
do I have an
one
emotional connection
worst-
to that show.
worst
Hey, remember when I
character.
cut your hair in quarantine?
Oh
I
my god, put that away.
fucking love Bailey.
Yeah, I really like George.
She's
and
great. Rip.
R.I.P.
No.
What's Derek's friend's name?
Mark.
Mark.
He likes
Mark.
Oh, I liked
Love
Mark.
Mark. I love a Mark and Lexi moment. I really do. I really, really do.
I agree.
And Addison, such a MILF.
Oh,
I saw
I
like
loved
the
Addison.
teasers. I saw the teasers for the new season, and she somehow looks even more of a MILF. And
I
I was
know,
like, that
she's
might
so
make me
fucking
watch
hot.
the show
Is she in the
again.
next one?
Yeah.
Is she?
She's
That
coming
might
back
make
this
me watch the
season.
show again.
Oh,
So
but
now
she
you gotta
wasn't in
catch
the-
up.
She wasn't in the first episode.
No, you
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
catch up, don't
I
you?
did love Addison. Yeah, she was.
Addison's fucking hot.
Yeah,
okay,
she is.
back to your original question. Your Marvel.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I think you really rubbed off on me. I think Ragnarok might be my favorite.
Oh
movie.
shit! I changed my answer. Yeah, Ragnarok is my favorite movie.
I had watched before I met Zoe, maybe like I think I'd seen the first Spider-Man. I'd seen like Ant-Man 2 and Captain Marvel. I'd seen like one-off movies. Like I hadn't watched it as a whole. And we watched them all over quarantine. Since then, we've seen the 2 movies that have came out opening night, and we've watched all the TV shows every day they premiered. Like, you very thoroughly got me.
What'd you guys think of What If? Did you like it?
We didn't finish it. That's the one we haven't finished.
Oh.
What'd y'all think of Black Widow? Because
feel like-
that was so hot. All the
So, listen, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna have to change. You said I rubbed off on you. I think my favorite movie now is Black Widow.
Black Widow could be
Really?
up there. I have
Florence
to see how it
Pugh
ages.
is one of my celebrity crushes, and just the whole time her in leather, I'm like, ooh.
I don't think Black Widow was up there. I feel like it wasn't.
I love
I
it.
liked
reason-
those characters.
The reason why I liked Black Widow so much was because it, like, although it was part of the MCU, it, like, felt like a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Like, and it had the darker undertones of it with, like, child trafficking and, like, sex trafficking, but, like, it just, when those opening credits opened
Yeah.
up with
Watching those in theaters is my first time ever seeing a Marvel movie. I was like,
Oh,
I
that was
know
your
it's not
first
always like
Marvel
this, but
movie.
holy shit.
Damn.
yeah,
I
I think
I really liked Black Widow, and I think because it was our first post-quarantine movie. But I feel like Black Widow was... I don't think it was a bad movie. I think it was really good, but I think it was bad the time that it came out. Same with Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel is kind of a shittier movie because I feel like they just kind of rushed her. But
yeah.
it came out in a weird order, which is why I think it didn't
What,
hit
you
as
mean
well.
They didn't put that much thought and care into the women-led superhero movies?
They
Who would've
did.
thought?
Get into that.
Who
But
would've
we don't
thought?
have to. We don't have to, but
No,
we could.
and I think they put all of that care and attention into Black Widow, but I think it would have hit harder if it came out when it was supposed to. But that wasn't that's no one's
Like,
fault.
we had too much time to grieve.
Yeah, like it had to come right off the heels of like,
Almost
okay, you
seemed
know,
like
It
an
had-
afterthought by the time it had came
Yeah,
out. But
it was-
I don't want to take
that's why I think Black Widow wasn't as good. Yes, I'm sorry. That's why I think Black Widow wasn't as good because it
I
came out
think what
too
it
long.
sh-
Exactly
I
what
think
you
what
said.
should have happened is that they released Endgame, Black Widow, and then Far From Home. Like, Black Widow directly after Endgame would hit completely different.
Oh my god, yeah, and it was supposed to be like less than a year. So yeah, exactly like you said, like it would have been okay, yeah, like we're
'cause
over
Endgame
we're
came
over it,
out
but we're not
in-
over it.
Yeah, Endgame came out in April, and then Far From Home came out in like
I think it was Christmas.
August.
Oh, I thought it was a Christmas.
like later.
Oh no, that's this
Yeah.
movie.
So it would have been
Jake
directly after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thoroughly love Florence Pugh though. I think she stole that movie.
Yeah, she was badass.
I
She's gonna
And
be
I like
cool going
her-
forward.
Face makes me so happy.
her little pouty face. She looks like there's this dog I follow on TikTok. Her name is Kona. She makes the same Florence Pugh pouty face. I can share references later.
I would love
Uh,
that.
But yeah, I think she sold it for me. I liked when they did something different. That's why I liked Ragnarok too. Like it didn't follow that like same cut and dry. Like here's a superhero movie. Here's what happens. Here's a miniature villain that we act like is the main villain. Then we realize there's a deeper
Yeah.
problem. It's connected to their subconscious, and then we solve it at the end, but leave room for a new one. Like the superhero trope, like the style of superhero movies is very played out. They're the same
Oh,
thing
100%.
in a million
And you know,
movies, and I liked.
I'm not
that
even
those two
mad at
felt
that.
different.
I'm not mad at it. That's like a huge criticism.
Batman's
Listen,
parents
you
die
want-
every single
Every
It
single
works.
time, I want to see his parents die, and I want to see why Batman is Batman every single
So-
time, except for Ben
so
Affleck.
were you
Fuck Ben
angry?
Affleck.
Why do you hate Ben
Were you
Affleck?
angry
He's
when
just a shitty Batman.
they just went over Uncle Ben's death in Homecoming?
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man's different. Yeah, I think Andrew Garfield just sort of ruined everything. So
That's the worst. He's the worst
like
Spider-Man by far.
after Andrew Garfield, I was like, oh,
Good.
any Spider-Man they give us is good.
I think he's a good Spider-Man. I don't think he was a good Peter Parker.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to say it.
That is
And
Yeah.
Toby was a good Peter Parker, but a bad Spider-Man.
Toby's just
I
so
will
nostalgic
say-
that like I don't even
Yeah,
care.
that's the
That's-
only issue with it.
I was gonna say I can vividly picture in my mind the opening 20 minutes of the first Spider-Man movie, and I was pretty young, and for whatever reason that movie, like Uncle Ben's death especially, impacted me like a lot, and I think that those movies are just so nostalgic that you really
Spider-Man
want to
3
watch
is
them.
burned into my skull.
Yeah.
Like me and my brothers used to love watching Spider-Man 3 for whatever reason. So I've seen like the fight scene between Venom and Sandman and oh my god, Green Goblin, what's his name? The Franco, James, Dave, whatever, one of the Francos. I've seen like that fight just plays in my
I can
head.
picture it, and I haven't seen that movie in probably, I looked at my phone as to know my age,
10
probably
years.
15 years.
Yeah, same. Oh man, I wonder when the last
I like
one.
the locker scene in the first one. That one's my favorite.
Oh, where he throws him up. I haven't seen we should rewatch.
Yeah,
We should rewatch this. We should watch the Sam Raimi.
One scene I have from that series is Doc Ock. Like, I think I remember the second one very vividly.
That's the one that I feel like is the best one, but the one I remember the least.
Yeah, I remember Doc Ock because I think I just always watched it.
Do you guys have a PlayStation? Did you play the Spider-Man game?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't have a PS1, but my cousin did, and I like vividly remember that game too.
The new one was good too.
I haven't
The
gotten
new
to
one
it
that
yet.
they
I
released
heard it's
was
really good.
enjoyable. I remember playing Spider-Man games all the time as a kid. Like, I feel like it's funny, like the shift though, because Spider-Man was the big superhero, and then it was kind of Batman for like the Dark Knight years, and then like Marvel really opened it up to everybody the fuck else.
Blew the fucking
But I
doors
feel like your
off.
favorite at the time was either superhero, Spider-Man, or Batman.
Yeah.
Like, there was really no one else.
Yeah, and you're fucking lame if your favorite was Superman.
Now I'm
Yeah.
standing on rooftops, screaming about Elizabeth Olsen. Absolutely.
Oh man. Okay, last question to end on. What do you think was the best?
We didn't even go through our homework for this
No,
episode.
we didn't.
Who cares? We're almost at the end. This has no structure.
Okay,
This
babe.
This
means
is bad. This
time is nothing. What was your favorite of the TV shows that came out recently?
In quarantine.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
No, like the MCU.
Yeah, in Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Hardcore.
100%. There's no doubt in my
Yeah,
mind.
that's the only that was sort of a
did
trick
like
question.
Loki,
That's
though.
the only that's the
I
only
like
right
Loki,
answer.
just with the incest or
Loki was
self-cess.
lame. I feel like Loki
Okay.
was way lame.
I kind of.
Do you want to hear? I have a thought process. If
But
you
I
wanna
like
hear it.
Loki. I think that's.
I just think Loki was
Like-
lame because everything that happened in the last like 15 minutes of
Yeah.
the last episode. Like the whole
I liked all like the concept of time and all of that. Like I like that. Like
I
thinking
think that's
about
the most
America
important one
with
like now.
fucking new Captain America and Bucky. I just didn't care. I didn't care
Needed
about
to
it.
see it.
See, my thing was I had mediocre expectations for WandaVision. It blew them out of the water.
Same.
And then with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I was like, there's no way they're going to meet these expectations. I'm going to lower them significantly. So then it beat my expectations because I didn't expect much out of it. I liked the story. But then when they had done too well, I was like, oh, Loki's going to be fucking good. They've both been good. And Loki simply did not meet
Loki
the
was
expectations.
fine.
set.
Like Loki was
Just fine.
yeah.
I liked
And
Loki better
Captain-
than Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier
So
was
I would
fine.
put
But you don't
one-
like the action.
Yeah.
No, but that's another thing. I don't like the action. I don't like violence. I don't really like watching it, so it stresses me out. So I don't like that about like everything with the Winter Soldier. It gives me anxiety. I'm like, I don't want to
I
watch
just
this.
like Bucky. I liked the character development. I thought, again, my expectations were so low for that show that it inevitably beat my expectations,
It was just
but that doesn't mean
Yeah, that's what I like.
outstanding.
To me,
This-
I think
the
that
fountain
was
thingy,
the what?
the fountain scene.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I
just-
feel like out of every movie over the past 10, 15 years, like all of the Marvel movies, I've only had like gut reactions to like a couple of scenes, like Endgame, like just crying when Tony dies, but like Falcon and Winter Soldier, I've never gasped so much at a show,
Oh,
at like a
yeah.
Marvel show, and I was like
Yeah.
the fountain scene, I was like, that's fucking nuts that they showed it. Like,
I will say, I
extent.
do feel like that show could have been a movie. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
WandaVision and Loki were both better structured as TV shows. I liked that pacing more. I feel like Falcon and the Winter Soldier could have just been a
easily
movie.
could have been a movie.
And
The
it
episodes
probably
just
would
blur.
have been better.
Yeah.
Like WandaVision, I mean, yes, they did the whole like era by TV for a while there, but like WandaVision has very distinct
Cut and dry.
episodes, like everything
Yes, and, like,
moved at a
no,
very like
it's different,
consistent
yeah.
pace. Winter Soldier just like zoom. I'm like, everything is a blur. Like I couldn't tell you one episode from another.
Yeah.
No, and I
Yeah.
could break down all the WandaVision episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could give you.
Seems
I could write my
Loki, though.
thesis.
I did not
on
like the
WandaVision.
pacing of Loki. I liked the concept. I feel like they dawdled for too long.
And every
Yeah.
And
fight
then
scene to
all
me
the
was
important
like,
things just thrown in at the end, and they're like,
yeah. But
it
here
should
we
be
are.
the-
Loki's gonna be Loki was like the new phase. Like
Yeah, Loki. Like
Loki is
it's
like
hard because
super.
like, the first episode was good, and then the last 15 minutes of the last episode was good.
Yeah.
And that's set like if Loki. Again, the thing about Loki is that it's important.
The
Not that
other
it's
thing-
good,
Yeah.
that it's important.
The other thing is that they set Loki up to have a season 2, where I think none of the other shows were shows that could have seasons. They
Yeah.
were just plot points, as opposed to Loki, which they're like, we're actually like gonna make a whole show out of this.
And that's where I think
so I
it'll be
feel like-
cool. I think season 2, especially since like I feel like WandaVision was insane. Falcon and Winter Soldier I think was like did really well, but I feel like actually no, Loki was like the highest watched one. Never mind. I was gonna say I feel like that one dropped the ball, but I feel like they're gonna step it up for season 2.
Yeah, Agatha is gonna get her own TV show.
I just
Is
saw
that
that.
confirmed?
Yeah. And they
I
said
did not know that. I am learning this news right now.
It was Agatha. Oh.
there was supposed to be another spin-off of T'Challa Star-Lord, but rip.
I mean,
I would have loved the Guardians of the Galaxy movie again if I said if it was anybody other than Chris Pratt. So I'd watch a spin-off series.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
It makes me sad that Chris Pratt sucks.
I just cannot stand Chris Pratt. This is me personally, I don't know if I'm speaking for your podcast. I am a Chris Pratt hate page
yes.
Oh.
by entity.
Cool.
This
Is that-
episode will be entitled
We
Allie,
hate Chris Pratt.
We hate Chris
I
Pratt.
do. I think he's a pretentious
Not
douchebag
clickbait.
who does not treat people well.
Yeah, in all caps. Hashtag
Don't like
not
There's
clickbait.
someone that Chris Pratt reminds me of that I don't want to say on recording, but
Oh, okay. Well, we have hit our
We
time,
end it.
so let's sign off. We're gonna everybody peace until next week.
peace and love.
Boom.